Turns out there's a Renaissance group that covered the song. That makes sense. An all-female Ren Fair like music group. They are called. I lost it. That was. And they're all dressed like handmaidens when they perform it. You can search for it. It's called the Cockerel Song by Igor Bugin. Pretty good day in sales yesterday. No complaints. The massive listing binge continues. It's going to be a pretty quick video, though. Most of the vast majority of the orders already went out yesterday. I think we have 13 going out this morning, which is everything that sold since the show ended yesterday. Got about a little over 100 listings done yesterday, which basically means in the last 4 days, I have listed more than I did all of the month of August. By a lot. In addition, I also got like 35 drafts done, so that's not bad either. Only 5 postcards going out today. That's a little weird. Usually Sunday is the day, though, for postcards, so not going to overthink that. All right. Let's... yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be well under an hour today. All right, first up, sold some Aeropostale skinny jeans. These were the first couple of items in the unlisted buyout stock. That I listed. Back in April. And it took that long for them to sell for $10. And they're brand new with tags. Why I'm not a big fan of clothing. Or one of the many reasons. catch up here. Hey, happy Saturday. What is up? That's not a useful metric for me. I can understand why people do it, but it doesn't make sense when you sell in 30 different categories. I mean, I could tell you my ASP for the last like 30 days, but I don't actively keep track of it. I can tell you my ASP in just a minute. Average sale price in the last 30 days is $16.51. This year is $16.92. Last year, $21.28. So my average sale price is down, but I think a large part of that has been a lot of time spent listing $2 and $3 postcards that I wasn't the year previous. What do I track? Mostly listing quantity, listing value, daily sales. Listing quantity, I mean, considering that I sell $3 postcards, having a $16 average sale price, I think is pretty good. Sold a belt buckle. This is the Firefighters of America. Let's see, Siskiyou. No, it's like a knockoff of a Siskiyou. Trying to be Siskiyou. Sold for $32 though. I track it daily. Uh, so I've said before, like the best thing you could ever do for yourself is develop a daily listing habit. And this has evolved a little bit over time. I don't really put now what I'm focusing my time on necessarily. I'm just going for big number here, decent numbers here, try to get at least 50 a day in. And doing this daily helps me stay on that track. And I can then look at my like total gross listing value and number of listings per month. So there's January, there's February. February was a huge push. March, April. And if I'm like not doing stuff, I'll note why. April, not a big listing month. May was okay, not big numbers at all. June was terrible. July was good, about what I want to be at in terms every month. My listing this year has not been on point. There's my August. Total listed $3,000 all of August. 311 listings all of August. September, though, this is just since I was back. 3, 4, 5, 10 listing days. Just since I've been back, I've listed 472 items. Just in the last 4 days, 327. Gross listing value this month, still not great because I've only been back 44,000, but I've still got 3, 6, 7 days. If I go back and compare that to $2021, I mean, I was gone for a bunch of September in 2021, but I still did 800 listings for 12,173. August of last year, $1,500 listings for 23 grand. July, 1,700 listings for 25 grand. These are the kind of numbers I need to be doing regularly. I've not been doing that this year. I don't believe you can do that. I don't think there's correlation. Prove me wrong, but I can almost guarantee there's not correlation. Because it doesn't work like that. What do I do with my tracked info? It's primarily my own personal, like, let me put it this way. I came from a 20 years of sales, 20-year sales career, living with the quota over my head, having a number to hit, having some sort of minimum level of performance, having my metrics constantly being measured, and that was being done by, you know, my employer, obviously, but what it did was help me keep me on track to know, you know, keep me focused on where I was, what I need to do, where I need to be. So what can I use those metrics for? Well, I can look and see that I've listed about, you know, 60% of what I listed last year over the last 6 months, which means that the next 3 months I need to list like a motherfucker. So personal motivation is one thing I can use that for. It helps me set, you know, goals for myself into like what work I want to put in. So it does a lot. Yeah, the more you listed, the more you sell. But there's absolutely no correlation between the number of listings you have and the dollar amount that you sell. What has more correlation is if you have the number of high dollar items you list and your overall sales. For obvious reasons. Sold James Bond Goldfinger. This is the 6th printing in 1962. This came from Just in Time. Here's what I do know correlates. So back when I did my $30,000 goal in April, and I was listing a bunch of $300, $400, $500 items, my sales went up a lot. The problem is, you know, having a, but those were also like pain in the ass ships. Hard to keep a good supply source, and also storing large bulky items. So, Cameron. Hey, Noel, what is up? Long time. Yeah, that's also true. How did I have a feeling Tommy was lurking back there somewhere? And Lala. What up, Lala? Everyone say hi to Lala. Yeah, I mean, for what Tommy is selling, which is basically 100% sell-through items, he's selling, you know, mid to high-end running shoes or athletic shoes. Very select brands, and he's got a good supply of it. So, yeah. He's going to sell shit a lot quicker. There's no way, but the second he stops feeding the beast stops producing, right? Tommy, if you stopped listing for a month, what are your sales going to be like in a month? And I'm not trying to throw shade. I am merely pointing out the difference in my mentality from that. Because I didn't list for damn near a month and I was still doing 300 plus a day most days. This is a Clover wood handle sewing pattern tracer. And it basically cost me nothing. It came out of a sewing room I bought out 3 years ago, set in my death pile, and I finally listed it in July, and it sold for $6. Yeah, your store. Yeah, right. So it's a different. For me, I don't. If I want to stop listing for a month like I did last month, I want to be able to do that and my store not die. I mean, same thing goes. Like if all of a sudden, God forbid, Tommy, your source dried up, you basically have no time to pivot. You don't have an insurance policy, right? $30 days to pivot your entire store like that without something set in place. You'd be pretty screwed for a little while. Yeah. I mean, but again, it's just a difference in mentality, right? Also, because I sort of committed to growing my store over time, and I'm like halfway into that, can't really, I'm not going to, change course midstream. Okay, well, that's good. Backstock is good. That is an insurance policy. All right, sold a Lulu by Lulu Guinness red vegan handbag. This was in my stock but unlisted from the buyout stock. Listed it and it sold for $18. And it's going global shipping program. Yeah, I mean, that stuff's always good. Yeah, I mean, I was gone I mean, I showed you guys a minute ago. Like, I basically didn't list for a month. I didn't do time away mode. All I did was extend my handling time and then message my customers. And I think that's the way to go. My traffic did drop considerably. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I mean, it's noticeable. Traffic and sales, but check this out. And I was still promoting heavily. Look at that. I'm gone. Boom. This is the day that I came back and changed back to 1 day handling time. Gone, all the way up to here. Boom. Changed it. Doubles almost overnight. Quantity sold. Still, there were some slow days, there were some good days, but not terrible. I mean, I sold on August 31st 24 items. And then the couple days before I got back, 37 items. But yeah. Hey, I'm busy. Okay? I'm just busy. Sold Stampin' Up! Painted petals. It's two caser. Thank you. 6 dress. That is ugly. Tommy, don't tell your former employer I'm using their envelopes for USPS shipping because I'm never going to send UPS Express for anything. Is Mr. Christmas a bolo? I guess so. I mean, no live chickens, but it is only 8:30 for me right now, so I have not found anything today. I was thinking about maybe going out and do a low budget, quick and dirty, what's in town garage sale run. I don't really need anything, but I sort of got that sourcing bug the last several days because I've been listing so much, so I may just run out and take a look around. Plus, my little honey hole thrift shop down the street, I believe, is 75% off today, so that's worth checking out. Sold Madonna. I think it's Who's That Girl? No, it's not Who's That Girl. It is Angel and Into the Groove maxi single. Maxi single, for those not in the know, typically we're geared towards DJs because they will have instrumental vocals and remixes all on separate tracks on it. So they're usually like, versus a regular album that has all the songs on the album, the maxi single will have 2 songs on the album, but it will fill the extra space on that 12 inches with other things that are of use to DJs generally, or people who just want to hear other versions of songs they like. I will probably not buy another record dealer unless I buy another collection sometime soon. This method's just too easy and cheap. Nice. Yeah, it's crazy how that vintage Scream stuff has gone crazy. Like that too. The Madonna record sold for $16. I just sold another Stampin' Up. Sold the 1949 Grand Canyon National Parks Service Guide and map. There's the map. This came from the big lot I bought last year. Still selling. That was good. I like Max sold. There's of the local estate auction sites, for me, there's the least amount of competition there. Sold a yearbook. Bremerton, Washington, high school, 1993, $30. that up real good. There we go. I agree with that. I try to step outside of my comfort range as often as possible. Ain't nothing like buying a huge number of things that you know nothing about to kick you in the butt and get you to learn a new category. I am very much a sink or swim style sorcerer sometimes. I'll be right back. Paramonte. Spanish language Stampin' Up. They've thought of everything. This one sold for $10. And this is the last item. Can you believe it? Pretty quick and easy. Quick and easy for a $500 sales day. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm like a buy it all and sort it out later. Yeah, when you buy in bulk, it's easy to learn a lot of different categories. Done door hangers. Look, oh, like door-to-door solicitation. It's not a bad idea. Not my style. One of my sales jobs I did, well, one of the sales jobs I did was door-to-door at one point early in my sales career, and I quickly learned it's bullshit and I never want to do it again. Another job I had was outside sales, but it was for business. But it involved me going out and essentially going door to door a lot of times. And I realized once again, it's bullshit and I never want to do it again. So then after I left sales and then came back after being a waiter for some time, I decided I would only do inside sales because going door to door places is bullshit and I never want to do it again. There you have it. And guess what, folks? I shipped the things I shipped and all the shipping things I shipped. Which means we have come to the end of yet another shipping adventure. Thank you all for joining. Good conversation in the chat today. Depending on how things go, I might be back tomorrow night. Otherwise, I'll be back Monday morning. Until either of those times, hope you have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on the flippy flap. Peace.